Hey there, y'all. It's Lucy. I thought I'd come back in here. Had a great day. Got out. My husband and I went to this great seafood place and ate, and it was good to get out. Today was a dreary day with a lot of clouds, and I like sunshine, but it was nice to get out. But prior to going out, I listened to Wendy V's One and Done, and to me, I'm just saddened about how this community does the most atrocious things. And I'm not talking about Wendy V because I like Wendy V a lot, but I'm saying how this community in here, the drama community, it just keeps going lower and lower and lower and sicker and sicker and sicker. Look, when somebody has cancer, I don't care if you like them or not. Either in here, there's a lot of people that don't even know that this little community of 2,000 people, or maybe 2,500, well, since it combined with the trauma community, because it sure isn't true crime, they don't know about this community. So if you stumble across my rant here, just keep on going or just listen, whatever you want to do. But what infuriates me and angers me for anybody ever to attack somebody with a cancer or any chronic disease. Leave it alone. Be bigger. Be bigger than that. You will never, ever see me come in here and attack somebody that has a illness such as cancer. My father died of pancreatic cancer. My grandmother died of it. Today I talked about mental illness. I haven't even got to that part of my episode in my series about my grandfather committing suicide from his mental illness. This stuff in here about dragging somebody, does that make you feel good? That you drag somebody till the skin's coming off of them practically? You dig into their life to find every morsel of something that could hurt them? That's what I see in here a lot of times. So, I'm praying for Alicia to beat her cancer, no matter how small it is. Like some people are saying, well, it's only stage 1. I had stage 1 breast cancer. I fought my battle in 2016, and believe you, it scared the bejeebies out of me. And I'll just tell you, that phone call froze me. I was home by myself, and my surgeon called me, and he said, I've got your biopsy results. And I've been pacing the floor because I know this doctor and I know him well. And I know he would do that because he is such a lover of humanity and such a good doctor. And he said, I'm sorry to tell you, but you do have cancer, breast cancer. Now look, they don't know what stage you have until they go in to do the surgery. So I'm kind of confused. Unless I'm crazy or something and can't remember, let's see, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So that's 7 years ago. I'm not good with math. I mean, that's sad when you're counting on your fingers for something so small. But they didn't know what stage it was. They had to go in, make sure and clear, because it was on my left breast, check all lymph nodes, and I had no cancer in them, thank God. And once he removed, well, they can see the size of the tumor. That's a grade that they can do on it. But I didn't think they could do the stage. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to do more research on this myself. But I had stage 1, and I think it was grade 3. And I'm back too positive that I got that gene from my father, I'm sure. Meaning that most likely I'll die of cancer. Most likely, or maybe, they said I have a 25% of the cancer returning in either or breast. I chose to do a lumpectomy. I chose to do radiation. And my oncologist said that I did not need chemo. I trust that oncologist. He's one of the #1 doctors in Louisiana, Northwest Louisiana, and one of the best. And I trusted him. And so all I had is a lumpectomy. And I remember my psychiatrist saying, why don't you just go ahead and get a double mastectomy, be done with it in case it does come back, and get reconstruction, and you'll be so happy with your new perky breasts. Ta-da! I do wish they stood up better like that. But I didn't want all that. I just wanted the cancer out of me. And believe you me, when a woman's going through this, it is not easy. Every day you have to, Monday through Friday, you get off Saturday and Sunday, and I cherished the weekends. But Monday through Friday for 7 weeks, you have to hit it and get radiation. And some people say, well, I think radiation is easier than chemo. No, not to me, which I didn't have chemo, but my best friend across the street came down with stage 2 breast cancer. We're starting to think something's in the water in the neighborhood. And she said her chemo was a breeze, and the radiation was the one that she struggled with as well as I did. Because you're in a machine that literally mashes your breast down, and you can't get out of that concoction for 30 minutes. That's how they start out. And then they move you to this other machine you lay under, and they mark you up with markers, and you can't take a shower well, you can take a shower and sponge bath, but you can't remove the markers because it's very important that they're getting the radiation done and not getting you in areas that could potentially in the future cause you problems, because radiation can even lead 10 years down the road to leukemia in many women. I mean, they tell you all this. My radiologist told me everything in the sun that could happen in the long run. And all you're thinking is, I want to live for my grandchildren. I want to live for my husband. I want to live. So let me get a sip of my tea. Y'all, the YouTube bullshit needs to stop. Support each other. Put down your swords. Don't even, I was very, very upset with Randy and Wendy when they were going after Jonise. Let me tell you, I would never, I don't care if somebody got on here and cussed me from here to Timbuktu and just said the most atrocious things. I would just ignore it. I wouldn't bring any more, life to it. But here they are attacking a woman with stage 4 cancer. How can you go that low? Don't do it. It's not worth it. There's nothing on the YouTube streets worth going beneath your values. If you have any value about life or your Christianity, don't attack somebody with a life-threatening illness. So I pray that this will stop, these fights that are going on right now, that it will just stop, because it's not worth it. We need to be in prayer that Alicia comes through her surgeries, that she will get herself back, that she'll start feeling better and stronger and working again, and that Jonise beats her cancer. Jonise, I've always loved you. I've always adored your emojis. I wish you'd come on and sing to us again. You had me in tears the day you did. You're a beautiful, beautiful woman, and we never know who is going to get cancer, why they get cancer, who will die from cancer in our families. So I think we need to be a little nicer and a little more considerate in here on the YouTube streets also. So that's all I got to say. I'm not here to start a war with anybody. And just think before you speak sometimes, y'all. Think before you speak.